Hello everyone and welcome to the Magic Elder. I just wanted to do a quick video of a modern deck that I struggled with building. I watched some other people play on YouTube and different deck ideas, and I kind of put a lot of different things together and kind of made it into one green black rock deck. Kind of determined to make something like that work. And I just kind of wanted to go over that and show you what I played tonight. Now, I did go 2-2. Was not a great showing for me. I underestimated a couple things, and I'll talk about that. And also, I didn't quite have everything I wanted for it today, but wanted to get a feel for this deck. There's a lot of things I haven't been used to playing, and it was just a great tournament for me to kind of jump into. Just an FNM. I think I played against Murktide, Goblins, some kind of strange, kind of like green snakes deck, and I think it was an Omnath deck, and obviously that's a very popular one. But so with that said, just kind of wanted to show you some of the cards I chose. Now today I did play Death Shadow. I kind of wanted to see how that would work with a lot of my life loss that I had going. I didn't like it, not in this deck. I do like it in others, but not this one. These Death Shadows, I would immediately turn into the other three Dark Confidant. Just didn't have the Dark Confidant. It's been really hard getting a hold of those. Hopefully for the next tournament, next Friday, I will. But again, I wouldn't play this. I'd want 4 Dark Confidants. This card, the times I did get it out, was fantastic. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people are like, well, come on, this card can't be played, but I really do think it's still really good, and there's a lot of things that can kill it, but so what? When it's out there and it sticks, it does some work. Running 4 Bitter Blossoms today. I could see a world where maybe I did 3, but I really did like it, and when I got it out, it was able to do some work for me, and especially if I got it out early enough. Loved it. I loved the 1/1 flying. Basically against the Murktide deck, it was actually quite strong, and just jamming up the board, doing different things. I have a nice little surprise I ran, and it actually worked really nicely with this card too. I'll show that to you in a little bit. Tribal enchantment, kind of nice because I am playing the Tarmogoyfs. Had 4 of those. Tarmogoyf was actually fantastic today. I'm shocked that it's not seeing play, but it was really good with this deck, and I loved it. Elvish Reclaimer. Again, this is not my idea. I saw this other people attempting this. This was very good. The Elvish Reclaimer. I'll just show you some of the sweet lands I was able to get. So obviously, Urza Saga. Don't need to really tell you guys about this. This card was fantastic, and getting it with Reclaimer is nice. But I did have, I guess, the bullets of the lands were an Urborg Tomb, Boseiju, the Abandoned Mine, or Mire, I mean. Pretty much didn't get to really do anything with this except for it being another land, but it is always possible. I probably would keep this just because why not? It could be used for the channel, and I like the game. Now, this was a card, believe it or not, that was awesome for me today. I was able to go and make my Bitter Blossom tokens bigger, and it just really worked out. And as a bullet card, it worked quite well. With those tokens, and even at times if I had a construct that was only a 1/1, which was rare, but this still worked. I really liked it as a 1-of. And then Golgari Rot Farm. This card is actually quite good, and obviously you have to be smart about it, but to go get it to net you some mana and bounce cards to your hand, like a Boseiju or something. Or it's just something, maybe the Mire, even though it didn't really work out, but that could work. There's a lot of different little tricks you can do with this card, and yeah, so that was kind of the bullets for the land. Going back to the main deck. Had 3 fatal pushes. It was pretty good for me today. 4 Witherbloom commands. This was a card I was actually really excited about using, and then I did find some lists running it. This was quite good. I actually loved it. And I mean, I can't say enough good things about this card. It was fantastic. I did side it out a little bit here and there, but it was just a really great card for me. Definitely recommend it. Played one of a Golgari Charm. I know the -1/-1 seems counterproductive, but you know, I did like the idea of the instant speed regenerating my creatures. That was kind of cool. But the destroying a target enchantment, obviously really there's enough enchantments out there that destroying one this card is great for. But the other thing too is, as random as it might be, but every once in a while you just need your Bitter Blossom to go away. If you have to, you can destroy it with this. Just kind of a side thing there. But I loved this card, and it was pretty good. Ran Assassin's Trophy as one of. Again, just a solid removal spell. Quite good. I did play a Dismember. That actually, I always have loved Dismember. It catches people off guard, and even in a green-black deck, it caught people off guard today. So I enjoyed it. It definitely is a one of for me. Was fine, loved it, and would always continue to play it. Then I ran 2 mainboard Inquisition of Kozilek and 4 Thoughtseize. People were joking that most of my cards were different pictures, and they were quite right. It was just the way it happened. Opening packs and trades and stuff, that's how it happened. But I do kind of want to show you the land base, I guess, next. Ran 4 Urza Saga, 2 Swamp, a Forest, 2 Overgrown Tombs, 4 Catacombs, 1 Marsh Flat, and 4 Blooming Marsh. I love this Blooming Marsh. I was okay with running 4. Maybe it could go to 3, but I really did like it. The Urza Saga, I really learning how to play this correctly, but it was quite good, obviously. There's a reason why people love it. And I liked that mana base. And what was really nice with the Sagas was tutoring up some of these artifacts. So what I ran is a Shadow Spear, a Mishra's Bauble, Soul Guide Lantern, and a Spell Bomb. I'll talk more about this card here in a second. Now, the Spell Bomb was, I feel like, way better than the Soul Guide Lantern. I will definitely be cutting this. In fact, I think I want to play, I think it's Spring Leaf Drum. Having that 1 little extra mana would have been actually pretty big. I kept thinking, man, that would be so good if that was that card. So I think I'd replace that with, or this card with the drum. And I might even try to find a way to get 2 of the Spell Bombs still. But I kind of liked the rest of this. You know, the Shadow Spear was absolutely great for me. And but those were kind of the artifacts in the main board that I used to conjure up with Saga. Now this is a card I thought of, and you'll have to bear with me here. Now, obviously, I wanted more Dark Confidants, and I probably should have pulled this before I played today because I didn't have them. But I feel, and please let me know if you think I'm wrong, and I'm sure many of you will think, that's kind of weird. But I wanted, I love Dark Confidant, but it does kind of get you in trouble sometimes where the life can kill you. And so I thought, well, as a random one of, and I love one ofs, this card right here was pretty interesting to me. What I thought would be nice is I could use the Dark Confidant for the crewing. I'd love to see a Bob take this robot for for a spin anyway. But what I thought would be kind of nice is I could then sack the Bob to this to give it +1/+1 and menace. So getting rid of the card I was worried about killing me potentially would be a nice thing. I can also sacrifice my Bitter Blossom tokens if I needed to. This was a nice way for me to potentially push more damage in with the menace and the +1 counters. So, I don't know if it's right or not. Once I get the Dark Confidants, I am definitely going to try it at least one time and just see how it plays. Please let me know what you think about that. If you don't like it, if you like it, if you guys try it out, please let me know what you think. I think it has potential, but I could be wrong. Then I guess the next thing I should probably show you would be the sideboard. Pithing Needle was actually quite good against a couple different things to bring in for the Saga target, so I do recommend playing one. I did have a Blast Zone, and it wasn't necessarily great, but I could see where it would be, and I definitely recommend it as a one of to search up with the Reclaimer. I did play one more Inquisition of Kozilek in the side. Two surgical extractions. With the discard, I like the idea of being able to just kind of force a combo piece or something out. Now, this might have been too cute and too much of a funsy card. I like the idea of getting the 1/1 tokens with that Pendelhaven. I like the idea of gaining the 3 life against, the red decks and stuff. I also liked being able to exile a card and the random ability to, counter a Planeswalker ability. But with that said, probably shouldn't have played it. I think I needed the slot for something else. Maybe another unlicensed hearse for the Murktide matchup, although that was the winnable match. But I'm not sure. So please let me know what you think this should maybe switch to. There's probably a million things that it could switch to, and I understand that, but maybe a more relevant card. Again, unlicensed Hearst, I think should be in the sideboard, maybe as a 2 of. But, great card, and I'm sure you know all about it. I went with 2 Void Mirrors, probably against the Urza decks, or some of the Urzatron decks. I might be missing some other decks that this could be good against, but yeah, let me know what you think of that. I do like this card. The Grafdigger Cage, again, was a searchable card. Not 100% sure if it should be a one of in the sideboard, but I didn't use it today, but maybe I should have. I can't really think of anything that I could have used it for against the decks I played against today. But it was the card I brought in as a bullet card. Or I'm sorry, that I brought it into the sideboard, had it there just in case. Torak, I definitely should have been bringing these in against that Omnath deck that I lost to. Talk about stupid. I just didn't do it, and I should have. It was the obvious reason to have it, and I didn't think about it. So, Fatal Push. Just wanted another against like a red deck and some of the other aggressive decks as a fourth one to bring in. Another Assassin's Trophy and Abrupt Decay. That was my sideboard. Again, nothing super earth-shattering, but let me know what you think. I again went 2-2. Well, I did lose to a Goblin deck. I was not aware that it could go off on turn 3 as a combo. So that caught me off guard. I could have played it maybe a little differently and potentially have won that. I had a really solid hand. I think that would have really turned the tide for me. But yeah, let me know what you think. Appreciate everybody watching, and the comments have just been so nice and amazing. I really appreciate that. I wanted to get another video out to you guys. It's been a few days. The last short that it put out, you guys have been subbing and viewing and liking and just lots of great stuff, so thank you. Let me know again what you think of this, and also just a reminder, hopefully tomorrow, unfortunately it might be Monday, but hopefully tomorrow I will be getting the 2 collector's boxes of Dominaria United. I am really excited to open that. It was kind of like I knew the 100 mark was coming up, and I wanted to celebrate with that and just have it for you guys to see. And unfortunately, it just, I wasn't thinking about the timing, but it should be here hopefully tomorrow or Monday, and I will make sure to get that out. So I just wanted to put this together for you, and hope you enjoy it. Have a wonderful night and weekend, and again, thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.